Hey party people, I'm Kelly.
And I'm Bean.
And we're Kelly Beans Bees. We're second-year beekeepers here in Central Virginia. And today we're out at the turkey house. We're going through the Gruyere hive. And yeah, we pulled off the top two. We put 2 honey supers on.
Yes.
Right? We pulled them off to look at. They're down here on the ground. They had, Bean said, finished like what? 4 frames? We said ooh. I don't know what that means.
I did say ooh. Because we've got a bunch of little worms through here.
Oh, that's not
which are
good.
potentially small hive beetle larvae. So all of this I need to take out quick because they should be... It should be okay how it is since I found it this early. But yeah, this could be a problem.
Yikes. Where do you get those from?
Small hive beetles.
Yeah, I understand that. Where do they come from?
Just the environment. They're all around.
Is that from not being treated, or
no,
those are like the black bugs?
That's the black bugs.
Yeah.
The small hive beetles.
Yeah.
Yeah. No. They're all around anyway. Natively, they'll consume like fruit from fruit trees and stuff. But honeys and pollens are also really good.
For them.
For them, yes. So they come and lay their eggs in here.
Can you tell if there are more eggs by it? Like, is there a certain way they look to tell?
Not really, because they're real small. So if I had gotten to this later, then we could have lost all the honey in here, which we still could, very well could. I'm surprised that the bees haven't really dealt with these. I might take this frame. I think I'm going to and just freeze the whole frame.
And what does freezing do? Dear Mom, we need your freezer.
Freezing is going to kill all the larvae that are in here.
Okay. You can take it.
Yeah, I'm just going to sit there. So, I need to look out for that. We haven't seen a lot of small hive beetles in this hive.
Yeah, I guess that's why.
And, well, our hive beetle traps haven't caught anything, so it's weird that I'm seeing so many hive beetle larvae in here.
Now, unless can it like go dormant if this was a box that we like had and then...
I wouldn't have thought so, but maybe. I'm not sure. So, I'm going to keep on going through and checking for that.
Because that's I think that might be an old frame, I don't know. Interesting. Never seen that before.
As I said, it's good that we got to that. Yeah, there's like dead bees in this.
So what does that mean?
It's very weird.
Does this hive have a disease or something?
Well, no, I'm wondering if we accidentally like put a bunch of honey into this. Like when we opened the hive up last time and it got on some of the bees.
I see what you mean.
Yeah, there's larvae on this frame too. Yeah, so these we need to take home and freeze and try to kill off all this larvae, and then we can put it back into the hive, and they'll be all good. Ugh.
Okay, but I'm just worried it's on
like
all of them.
That's what I'm worried about as well, so we'll see. So this hive right now doesn't have a queen. We pulled the queen out, so we are looking for queen cups, queen cells. We're hoping that they've started making queens. I don't see any on this frame, so I'm hoping it's just on those two. But they don't have a queen, so pretty much all they're doing right now is producing honey. Which, you know, good for us, but we are hoping that they are able to produce a queen and can get one back and continue on for the year. Because while honey is good, we also like our bees, and we want them to continue on.
Besides mostly honey, and I think nectar.
Yeah, I've got another side of honey here. So there is a cup here.
Filled or not?
It doesn't appear to be filled, which, as I said, there is no queen. So if it's not filled already, it's not going to get filled. I'm going to do another look for little larvae crawling around, but I don't see any right now.
Yeah, that is weird that they didn't, like, try to fight them off.
Right. Normally the, bees are going to protect their hive and make sure that anything that's coming into it is kind of kicked back out because they don't want it in there. Small hive beetles, they can't sting. The shells are too thick for the small hive beetles. But they can kind of corral them and run them around and mess with them.
Interesting.
Which, if we don't have any queen cells or queen cups or anything, that's not a problem because we've now got the queen on the other side of the stand. Wait a second.
What?
I've still got eggs in here.
And there's brood.
How can I have eggs? We pulled the queen out. Unless they had two queens.
This is my not knowing face, man. But that's definitely fresher brood.
Yeah, and we would still have fresh brood, but the thing that's weird is we have eggs. Because eggs will hatch out in 3 days. And we definitely pulled a queen out of here.
Yeah, 100%, because she was on the 19th out of 20th frame.
We saw her. Well, we might have had one of those kind of rare occurrences where you have two queens in a hive. It can happen.
This was a big hive.
Yeah.
But that also means that we were fighting the problem of them filling out, right? With honey.
Yes, that's going to be another issue. But so far, up here at least, I haven't seen any queen cells. I saw a couple of cups, but they weren't filled with anything, so they're not really a problem. I wouldn't normally keep going through this, but because I saw those larvae on those two frames over here on the other side, I'm going to go through these last two frames and make sure I don't see anything.
And we're now looking for a queen.
Yes.
This has just barely started being drawn.
Yeah, this side is another full frame of honey, which is really good to see.
Yeah, I feel like majority were honey, so that was good.
So we did have frames up top that were pretty much done, drawn out, capped, ready to go. And I was thinking about leaving those until we got a couple more drawn so that we could do it in like a big batch. But our problem right now is that we're running out of space for these bees. They're storing so much nectar and turning it into so much honey that, we can't really keep up. The bees are packing themselves out. So what we might end up doing is taking some of those and extracting them this weekend. We're going to have another extraction weekend.
Party!
We'll probably freeze them tonight and then extract them just in case. I think it should be okay. But, we're going to strain it and everything anyway, so anything that might be in the honey is going to get out. So if we kill all the larvae and then strain it, we should be good. Should have a clean product, which is what we want.
Our jars are in the mail, so that's promising.
Yes. But that will give us more frames to put in these supers, and then they can start storing a lot more nectar in the supers instead of in the brood nest where they have drawn comb.
Are you leaving the wonk?
Yeah, it's not too bad.
Okay.
If they start drawing it out a little more and it's like that, I'll fix it, but we'll come back and fix it, I mean. But for right now, it's okay. Alright, so I am going to need to grab a couple more frames. I might use some of the drawn frames.
That we extracted last week.
Yes, we extracted honey last week if you missed that.
Hopefully by now you've seen the vid.
Yes, but we've got extra frames, extra drawn frames that we can put on these hives
So
if we need it.
It's a nice luxury to have.
Yes, but I'm going to keep looking through here and see kind of what we've got. If the queen, which I didn't think we had, but apparently we do, still has space to lay, or if they're packed out and we need to add more room, or exactly what's going on here.
Because it's a mystery.
It definitely looks like we've got a queen in here, even though we pulled one out.
Yeah.
So maybe we got a free queen.
I'm okay with free queen.
Yeah. Free queen's not bad.
When you try to buy them at the store, they're expensive.
Oh, yes.
What is it going, right? Like $30 or $40?
Yeah, something like that. And then if you get like specialty breeder queens, they can be in the hundreds of dollars. So
This side looks honey.
Yep.
At the top.
They're storing pollens and nectars in here. I'm going to do another quick scan for any little larvae crawling around, but I don't see anything.
Okay, Beanie, so we're already at the 10-minute mark. What do you want to keep going in this video? Do you want to bring back another video after we figure out like what we're doing?
We'll leave you here. That's kind of... I've explained what we're going to do. We're going to come back and we can keep going through this hive. See if we've got a queen. Come back for that because I'm confused, but who knows? Not sad about it. Just a little confused.
Yeah.
And we saw the small hive beetle larvae. Did you get a good shot at them?
I thought so, but...
Okay.
Yeah. I was going to say I can do it again, but you threw them on the ground.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure.
So we talked about them, kind of what was happening. So we will leave you here, and next we'll go through and see if we've got a queen. We went through and saw all that honey, and now hoping for a lot of brood.
Yeah.
So
crazy things happening in the Gruyere hive at the turkey house.
Yes. So we will see you in the next one. Bees out.
Peace out, y'all.